been a wild ride. We saw off with 32 of the finest club legends in the beautiful game. The game we adore. The game known as football. And it all come down to AS Roma's Francesco Totti with 786 appearances versus Carlos Puyol's 593 for FC Barcelona. Appearances aren't everything, by the way. That's just the only merit we sorted them with, but appearances aren't everything, we know that. There's a lot more to a one-club man, to a club legend than just that. Who do you think is the greatest one-club man of all time? Is it Totti or is it Puyol? I'll let you kind of give your case first.
Yeah, I think Totti, like Blake would have said earlier on, I think Totti is the man I think of a one-club man. I think for more of the legacy, I think I'll be leaning more towards Totti. I think it's pretty unlucky for Puyol, because obviously he was captain of two of the best international plus club football teams I've ever seen in my life, so it was a bit tough. But I think Totti has like probably the best legacy of any one club footballer ever. So yeah, I think I'll lean more towards Totti.
Couldn't have put it better myself. I'll attempt to, but I probably won't. But I mean, when you think of Totti, it's like what you said. I think you put it very well. It's very unlucky for Puyol it had to end this way. I'm sure he's really going to care about how we put him after achieving what he did. I'm sure our opinion is really going to degrade how he feels about himself. But when you look at... I think the argument for Totti over Puyol, there's a lot that isn't Puyol's fault. Like, sure, it isn't his fault that he was on one of the best clubs and that he contributed to that. And obviously, it's like he had nowhere to go. Of course, going to play for Barcelona. And obviously, those are incredible achievements that shouldn't tarnish him. But I don't think they tarnish him, obviously. But I think with Totti, there's a lot he could control. He could control the fact he could have gone to any other club whenever he wanted to. He could control the fact that his national team was very spotty at times. Obviously, some incredible pockets for Italian football. But knowing the nature of Italian football, sometimes the shit hits the fan. Totti was a little bit before my time, but I think he sacrificed a lot on his club career in the sense that Roma was the only one for him. Even like we talk about Daniel De Rossi going to Boca Juniors to finish up his career, and even that was seen as kind of, obviously it's not the same as like if he went to a European team, but even that was an argument to put Totti clear. I mean, you have that team like Roma. They kind of seem like the Italian Spurs at time when they're kind of cursed silverware. And to play at a club of that caliber and to play against some of the players he did and some of the competitions he did, it kind of gets so close yet so far to competition, yet never let that kind of catch him off his way and never let that distract him. At the end of the day, he's the ultimate Roman gladiator. He bleeds claret in gold. I don't know if I don't know if they say the word claret in Italy, but yeah, I'm really waffling now, but it's Totti for me. I think the State of Footy podcast officially believes that AS Roma's Francesco Totti, with 786 appearances, the ultimate gladiator, Francesco Totti, is the ultimate one-club man for football. Just because we're already here, I'm just going to read off some of his achievements. He had 58 caps at Italy, scoring 9 goals. Obviously, he said how many games he had for Roma. Some of his honours: he won the Serie A in 2001, the Italian Cup in 2007-2008, and the Italian Super Cup in 2001-2007. Obviously, it's very impressive. But if you kind of look at what some clubs are doing around that time, he definitely could have gone anywhere else and walked into the starting 11. So the fact he stayed at Roma, nothing but the most respect. I know this might contradict what I said, because I just kind of said that the Italian national team spotty at times. They did win the World Cup in 2006, which he was a part of, and they did run up in the Euro, but I think you know what I mean by that, though. With Italy, it's kind of like, because I think Italy kind of have a reputation being inconsistent, and this might be complete bullshit, and it's only been altered by the recent performances why I think this, because I am a bit younger, but I do think when you play for a team like Italy, not only is it a very competitive squad, but it can also kind of be a little inconsistent at times. You're going to want to make the most of your club career, so the fact for him to still stick with Roma with that going on is I think it's impressive, to say the very least.
No, definitely.